Welcome to Stop Paying Capital Gains Now, where guests will share their experiences in saving money easily with this Spendthrift Trust. The real name for the trust is Irrevocable, Complex, Discretionary, Non-Grantor Spendthrift Trust. Capital gains are currently 23.8% on any profits, be it a crypto investor, crypto miner, real estate investor, day trader, forex, stock market trader. Your guest is Sally Gimon, and I want to make sure that you can learn how to save money easily. Hi, my name is Sally Gimon, and I'm the owner of The Trust Is You and my new podcast called Stop Paying Capital Gains. Thank you for listening to this. I do want to explain what the Spendthrift Trust is, and it's so much more than capital gains. Now, I wanted to give you a little bit of history about myself. The way I found out about this trust is back in July of 2020, I bought a bank-owned property in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. I was living in Phoenix. The whole situation was it was a bank-owned property. My name would not be put onto the paperwork until it went to auction when COVID restrictions got lifted. I was told at that time the starting price would be $50,000, and I'm like, woohoo, yay, Sally! I'm going to make $30,000. Now, I am a real estate investor. My real estate group, there is an instructor, Garrett Gunderson. I had read his book, What the Rockefellers Do, before I became a real estate investor. I've also read his other book called Sacred Cows. Good author. I think you should read his books. In the book, What the Rockefellers Do, he had changed the title. It's now called What Billionaires Do. In his book, he talks about the Rockefellers, quote unquote, the trust. This is over 7 generations old and has almost 400 people in it, and they get to defer capital gains all the time. If they can do it, why can't I do it? And why can't we all do it? So I went down the rabbit hole to find out about finding the trust. I now work on behalf of a law firm who is a private law firm who have trust attorneys, and this trust is patented, it's legal, and it is in the U.S. tax code. If you want to look this up, it's under 643B, like boy, 643B. So with capital gains, that's important. Short-term capital gains are 23.8%. To tell you the truth, when I was going to go from $20,000 to $50,000, that would have been over $7,100 I would have saved with the trust. When finally the house went to auction, I bought it July 2020. It didn't go at auction until late August 2021, and it sold for $64,000. Yay, Sally! I saved over $10,500 in capital gains on one transaction. That's a lot of money. I've done many other transactions since then, and I'm saving capital gains. Now, to be honest, I do mostly wholesaling, which is short-term capital gains. That's a year or less at 23.8%. Long-term capital gains, more than a year, are either 15% or 20%. This is important because if you're selling a building, if you're selling a house, if you're selling a business, this makes a difference. Earlier this month, I just helped a gentleman sell a 42-year-old restaurant in Kentucky. Congratulations to him. He sold everything in it, all the equipment, all the cutlery, all the food, the recipes, everything else. He sold it for $3 million. Because he put it in the trust, if he's at 15%, he saved $450,000. Again, let me repeat that, $450,000. Or if he's at 20%, he would save $600,000 because of the Spendthrift Trust, the legal Spendthrift Trust. I sent them a thank you gift for being a trust member, saying congratulations. His wife called me, happy tears, going, you have no idea what $450,000 means to us. Oh, I think I do. I know how much $450,000 would mean to me. So this is short-term and long-term capital gains. I do want to discuss the other 4 ways the Beneficial Spendthrift Trust helps people save money. So sit back, start listening to this, because besides capital gains, which are very important and very expensive, it also saves you on interest income, it saves you on dividend income, and it saves you on rental income and royalties. Just so you know what's happening here, interest income, dividend income, and rental income are taxed federally between 10% to 37%, depending on your tax bracket. So that's a lot of money. I want to discuss about rent rolls right now. I am going to be looking at paper because, yes, I'm a dyslexic and I get numbers mixed up, so I don't want to do anything crazy for you. But this is a post, a blog that I'm starting to, so you'll see that there. So this is going to be discussing rent rolls. If you are doing anything, I don't care if you're doing short-term rentals, if you're doing Airbnb, if you're doing Verbo, if you're renting out to traveling nurses, if you're doing long-term rentals, maybe you have 4 doors, maybe you have 10 doors, maybe you have 50 doors. I have a client who has 100 doors in Chicago. All of this will be taken care of under rental rolls. This is an actual client. I'm going to give you a little bit of the history of how we met. He reached out to me because he saw me on TikTok. Yes, I'm on TikTok. I have 12.3, I've got 12,300 followers on TikTok. My handle, if you want to follow me on TikTok, it's at Spendthrift Trust. Again, my website is The Trust Is You. This podcast is Stop Paying Capital Gains. He reached out to me because he does what is called rent to own. So he's in Texas. A lot of my people are in Texas. I don't know why, but New York, California, and Texas. These are my big states. He's in Texas. What he does is he does rent to own. He's helping people who might not qualify for bank loans. They put $5,000 down on the house. That money is credited to them to go get a loan in 2 years. They have a contract for 24 months, 2 years. They pay him rent, pay him rent, pay him rent, pay him rent. At the 24th month, if they don't qualify, they either have to pay another $5,000 or move. This situation, why he contacted me, one of his rentals, he has 8 rentals. One of his rentals had lived there for 4 years, and now they were going to buy the house. They qualified to buy the house. He knew he was going to have to sell the house and pay long-term capital gains. Again, long-term capital gains, 15% to 20%. So, he's going to takes depreciation. He takes any upgrades he made him. Maybe he put in new carpeting. Maybe he did new landscaping. He's still taking everything that he takes while he's in his LLC. So he has 8 different LLCs. Understand this: 8 different LLCs. Each one has a property. This one house he's going to be selling to the people who rent from him. So this is why he contacted me, because we were talking about capital gains. Now, long-term capital gains for him. We're going to save him $16,900. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I agree, it's a lot of money. He's like, well, it doesn't pay for the trust completely. And I said, well, hold on a second. You also have 7 rentals. He goes, yes. I'm like, let's discuss the rent rolls. So I'm using his numbers. I'm going to explain this as detailed as possible because everyone should know this. So he says that with his 7 rentals, not including the house he's selling, he's making $7,480 a month in rent rolls. Congratulations to him. Times that by 12, for the year, he's making $89,760. So we're using that number, $89,760. Again, rent rolls are between 10% to 37%. At the time we were speaking, he wasn't sure what his tax bracket was. So I just did quick math for him, sharing a screen so he can see exactly what he's doing. And again, if you need to see this, this is going to be in the show notes too. But for $89,000 at the lowest rate, at 10%, easy peasy, I don't have to do math for that. That's saving $8,760 a year in rental income because he has a Spendthrift Trust. If he's at 24%, smack dab in the middle, 24%, he's going to save $21,542 a year, every year, year after year after year, because he has a Spendthrift Trust. Or if he's at the highest level, at 37%, again, $89,760 times 0.37, he would save $33,211 every year he has the trust. Pays for the trust once and saves us year after year after year after year. So we're talking. He's like, well, let me get back to you because I need to figure out what my tax rate is. He called me back. Literally, he called me back in 3 hours. He called his CPA going, hey, what's my tax rate? His tax rate is 27%. So again, what I did was I took the $89,760 for the whole year, 12 months, and I times it by 20.27%. For himself, we're going to save him over $24,235 every year, year after year after year after year. Those are the 7 rentals he has. Add into that just so you know everything we're doing here, he's saving the $16,700 because he's selling the one house. That's why he contacted me. He's going to save the $24,235 every year. So in 1 year, he's going to save $40,935 because he got the Spendthrift Trust. Now, as they say, but wait, there's more. There's more to the story. He has 7 different rentals where people are paying him $5,000 at different times. When he gets a house, someone moves in for $5,000. We don't know exactly when this happened or how that happens. So every time he gets paid $5,000 in income, he's going to save an additional $1,350 for every $5,000. Talk about saving a lot of money. Trust me, he is so happy about this. He has sent me 2 more clients. Thank you for doing that. When someone refers a client to me and they buy a trust, I do have a joint venture agreement. I do either Zelle them, Cash App, PayPal, wire, or send them an actual check. I have one guy who wants an actual check. He's a CPA. He wants a check, $600 for anybody you refer to me. So with what is happening right now, because he's saving over almost, let's round it up a little bit, almost to $41,000. He's saving $40,935. He has 7 houses now. He's lost 1 house. He had 8. So he's going to replace that 1 house. And then with the extra amount he's saving, he's going to add another house. So he's going to have 9 houses in 2023. All the money he's saving in 2024, he's going to have 10 houses. In 2025, he's going to have 11 houses. In 2026, he's going to have 12 houses. He's going to keep putting the money back into the system and keep growing his, as he calls it, my little empire is going to be a big empire. Good for him. With this information, this sounds amazing, but by the time he is 50, he is going to have over 30 houses in his little repertoire doing what he's doing. That's a lot of money and fantastic legacy he is leaving for his family. This is just with rent rolls. I will discuss the other ways that people save money. We're talking about interest income. We're talking about dividend income. We're talking about capital gains, and we're talking about royalties. We haven't even discussed the business Spendthrift Trust that saves people who have 1099 income. That's a whole other beast. But today, I just want to talk about capital gains and rental income. It's so important that everyone should know this. My goal is to talk to as many people and get the word out to as many U.S. investors in the country, because if I can save money, y'all should be saving money. If the Rockefellers and U.S. presidents can save money, yes, everyone should save money. Again, my name is Sally Gimon. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. This is where he found me, was on YouTube. Again, my handle on YouTube is Spendthrift Trust. This is my podcast, Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. But you can save so much more money doing this. I hope this has been beneficial. If you like this podcast, please like it and share it with other people, because I know lots of people out there. Maybe they're a crypto investor. Maybe they're a crypto miner. Maybe they're a real estate investor. Maybe they're a stock market investor. Maybe they're a Forex investor. Just let you know, Forex investors, you get taxed twice. You get taxed interest income and you get taxed capital gains. So you need to talk to me. Again, the website is thetrustisyou.com. If you're a day trader, if you are, I'm in Novatech, where I'm getting started with $500 and I get compounded interest rate. When I take my money out, that's capital gains. I can help you save so much money so easily with a Spendthrift Trust. Again, this is legal, it's patented. The law firm I work on behalf of have trust attorneys that will work with you. Please reach out to me, make an appointment. I also go live every Monday night, 8 p.m. East Coast time, do a live Q&A so you can ask me questions there. But thank you for listening to my podcast. Have a beautiful week. Take care. Thank you for listening to Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. You can find out more about this at thetrustisyou.com. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can get this and every other episode that comes out. We have lots of great stuff coming up, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. Thank you in advance for all the reviews and comments. I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to serving you next week's episode. Take care. Have a beautiful week.